Hello all, welcome to Studio Pilates. Today it is February 1st. I'm not going to say it, but I'm still not ready for it. Okay, so today is a mat roller class. As always, please take care of yourself. If you have any injuries and limitations, and provide some options and variations that hopefully work for you. If they don't, place them to the side, bring in your own favorite options or variations. If that doesn't work, take a break, take a stretch. Do a different movement, even outside the exercises, a family of exercises that I'm offering up. The main goal is you're in charge, you take care of yourself. So that might even just not do anything for certain exercises. So I'm just adjusting my camera here. I'm gonna dip it down just a little bit more. You might see that my roller is in camera. I'm not gonna use it for this first warm up, but it'll come down when we get down to mat. So just drop your arms down by your side, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in one long up and down line, sort of tall, comfortable posture without too much tension. And then just on the inhale, you're gonna shrug the shoulders up to the ears, no shoulder shrug. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back. Inhaling the shoulders up, and exhale, slide them down. Inhaling the shoulders up, exhale, slide them down. Inhaling the shoulders up, exhale, slide them down. Two more times, inhaling up, and exhale, slide them down. Last one, inhaling them up, and exhale, slide them down. Shoulder rolls around the shoulders back, draw them up, roll them forward, and back, up, rounding and rolling them forward. Gently, back, up, rolling around and forward, back, up and forward, back, up and forward. Last one, back, up and forward. I'm going to release that shoulders, but bring the arms back, up and forward. So we're going that same direction with these arm circles. Yeah, any amount for you. They might be larger, they might be smaller than mine. Yeah, you go where you go for you today. Yeah. And then just last one here. Yeah, and then we'll leave the arms out of it for a moment. Let's go back to the shoulders, reversing those shoulder circles, coming forward, up and around to the back. 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 Last one, and then forward, up and around to the back. Keep the arms long, swing the arms forward, up, back, and around. And again, these are any amount for you, up, forward, up, back, and around, excuse me. Forward, up, back, and around. Forward, up, back, and around. Last one here, forward, up, back, and around. And just drop the arms down by your side. So we're gonna do a little knee bend here, so you can bend the knees and straighten and bend and straighten. So I'm imagining that I'm in a very narrow column or a very narrow elevator shaft, and the only way I can go movement-wise is up and down without pressing my pelvis forward or arcing my pelvis back. Just trying a relative range of motion here and keeping my feet very much firmly connected to the mat, so I'm not letting my heels rise up here. A couple more times. Yeah. And then last one, pause. I'm gonna turn to face you, and you're gonna find a wide-ish stance, nothing not your fullest, but something that has a good base to it. And we've done this many times before. You just can bring your hands to the lower ribs. Just want you to fold forward here and coming up. And that's the range of motion I'm gonna look for. But as we add movement to this, you might feel like it's a little bit bigger. I just don't want it to come from the waist or the hips. Yeah, so really more about an upper back fold. We'll do that in a moment. Last one here and coming up. And just to prepare for the movement, we're gonna go ahead and keep the arms up to the side. I'm gonna reach the right arm up and over. So you're gonna side bend to that left side. Coming right back up, side bend to the right, and then side bend, and side bend. So you're gonna keep switching from side to side. I'm gonna add on after this one here and this one here. Now as I side bend back to that original side, I'm gonna allow this foot or leg to come up a little bit, an inch, quarter inch off the floor, or maybe just even touching, coming back. So it's gonna be a little pulling on that side, right? And just switching from side to side there. Yeah. My feet are complaining. I went for a run last night. It was, I think, 34 degrees. So I feel like my feet are like, no, thank you. I've already done enough work. All right, coming back to the center here. Now we're gonna add that little fold here. Now go ahead and go to that original side. Right arm comes forward, fold right in the ribs, go to the other side, and come right back up. Yeah, keeping your feet flat for now. Reaching to the second side, fold forward and around and up. Now we're going to change. We're going to go to the right side again. This time we're going to do an upper back reach. Arms will follow. This time as you fold forward, stay folded forward and just stack yourself up right there. And then arms out to the side. And you're going to go to the second side. You'll open up. Arms will follow that circle. You'll just fold forward and then come right back up. We go to the original side. So you're going to go to the right, center. And as you go to the left, let this left leg lengthen a little bit, get to that elevation there of that foot and back to center. I'm gonna go to the second side around, and then as you complete that second side, you reach that foot a quarter of an inch off the mat. That's fine, come back to center. We go back to the same side, to that original side. This time you're gonna keep your feet very much flat. Feel like it works better here if we keep our feet flat. And coming right back up, second side. Again, now we're gonna open up the chest towards the ceiling, fold forward, and come right back up. We're gonna add on. Last thing here, so we're gonna go to that same we'll go to that same left side, bend the knees a little bit, fold forward. As you go to that second side, you can lift the toe up and then come back to center. We'll go to the second side, fold. As you go to that right arm, lift that foot up and back to center. And then we go back to the original side. This time we're gonna open up, keep feet flat. Follow that circle all the way at center and then stacking up. And then to the second side, you open the chest, arms follow that circle around and center. That is it. All right, hopefully that wasn't too like crazy and confusing, but let's go ahead and get down to that. Yeah, and then I'm just pointing my mat into camera. I'm gonna place my roller down lengthwise. And when I just need to adjust my camera angle a little bit, I'm gonna lie down lengthwise on that roller. All right. So tailbone and head fully supported here. Yeah. Arms are just down by your side. You're going to think about your thigh bones pointing straight out of the hip sockets, heels in line with the sits bones. Feet are pointing straight ahead, so functional parallel position with the feet and the legs. Thinking about the center back of the tailbone being connected to the roller. Back bottom two ribs also connect to the roller. And the center back of the skull is connected to the roller. So the chin isn't pointing out towards the ceiling too much or down towards the chest too much. Ribs are dropping down and the pelvis isn't overly flattening or overly arcing or tucking or arcing. Just trying to establish those natural curves to the back of the body. Yeah. And then can you find a weight into the feet, big toe, pinky toe, heel connection of each foot. So you're standing as equally as you can to both feet. And you're just going to take a little scan here of where the weight of the hands might fall. They might feel a little different from one side to the other. So it might be thumb, pinky, or center of the palm. And then from here, as you settle into this, can you just relax your throat, forehead, jaw, and shoulders the best you can? I'd like you to take some centering breaths. So just start to take the inhales to the thighs and the backs of the ribs. And then exhaling the belly, draw the navel up and in, lightly engaging those abdominals, keeping the spine and the pelvis stable. So a light, gentle engagement. Inhaling again to the sides and back. And then exhaling the belly, draw the navel up and in, gently engaging those abdominals. Inhaling again to the sides and the back. And then exhaling the belly, draw the navel up and in. 2 more times. Inhaling again to the sides and the back. And then exhaling the belly, draw the navel up and in. Last one here, inhaling to the sides and the back. And then exhaling the belly, draw the navel up and in. Pause. Now take a deep inhale. Exhale, you're gonna float both arms up towards the ceiling. Leave the palms facing forward. Deep inhale in here. Exhale, you're gonna reach this right arm back. Keep the ribs dropping down. Yeah, and then inhale that arm right back up. Exhale, reaching the left arm back, ribs drop down to help engage those abdominals. Yeah. Inhale right back up. Exhale, right arm reaches back. Try to stay relatively stable on that roller. Inhale right back up. And only reaching the arm back where you can, keeping the ribs dropping down. So left arm reaches back. Inhale back up. You'll pause. From here, both arms reach back. For me, the range of motion decreases a little bit. Inhale the arms right back up. Exhale, sending both arms back. Inhale right back up. Exhale, sending both arms back. Inhale right back up. You got this for me one more time, please. Exhale, reaching both arms back. And then inhale right back up. Pause. Now this this right arm's going to reach back as I point to my right arm. Right arm's going to reach back. Left arm comes forward to the outside of that left thigh. And then I'm just going to swing the arms forward and back, right? We're still going to try to find the ribs dropping down, pelvis relatively stable here. You might rock and roll a little bit on the roller. That's to be expected. Micro movements are fine because they're changing the weight distribution as we swing these arms relatively, right? So nothing too crazy. Find a smooth swing here that works for you and your body today on this roller. And then you will find both arms back up towards the ceiling, and then both arms can come forward and down onto the mat by your side. Yeah. From here, you can keep your arms right where they're at. If you'd like, you can bend at the elbows and the forearms can float off the mat. That is if your elbows can connect to the mat. Not everyone has the same length arms, so this may not work for all, so it's just an option if you like. From here, take a deep inhale and exhale, and scoop the belly, draw this right leg to a tabletop position. Inhale to hold it, exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale to hold, then exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale to hold, exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale to hold, exhale, place the foot back down. Now take a deep inhale in here, exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop. You're gonna leave the leg there. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up to meet the right leg. So both legs come up. Gentle point the feet. Keep the shape of the legs fairly constant. Try not to bend the knee any more than it already is. Exhale, right toe taps down toward the mat. Inhale, right back up. So I'm really feeling I'm moving from my thigh. Left toe taps down, so the angle of my leg doesn't change in the knee. Right toe taps down. Inhale up. Exhale, left toe taps down. Inhale up. Exhale, right toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, left toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, right toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, left toe taps. Inhale up. Now pause here. Flex your feet strongly. Extend both legs up towards the ceiling, any amount for you. Then bring the legs back to tabletop. And extend both legs up and back to tabletop. And extend both legs up and back to tabletop. And extend both legs up. Pause and hold. Breathe. Right? There could be a softness behind the knee if you need to. It's fine. Bring the legs back to tabletop. Right foot back down first. Follow with the left. And then both arms can come forward and down into mat. If you need to rock and roll a little bit or shake anything out, good time to do it. And once you find yourself back again to that center line, interlace your fingers, place the palms behind the skull, point the elbow slightly forward. Yeah. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, you'll nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl, drop the ribs, look towards the belly, thighs or knees, hopefully enough the ceiling. Inhale to hold it, exhale coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, and then exhale, round yourself right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, exhale coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, then exhale coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl to pause. Now take a deep inhale in here, exhale, turn the torso towards the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Yes. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn the torso towards the right and center. Exhale, turn the torso towards the left and center. Exhale, turn the torso towards the right and center. Exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Yeah. And center. Pause in the center here. Exhale, round up one more inch. Pow, and then round yourself right back down. Keep the hands behind the skull for a moment. Deep inhale in here. Exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Now I'm going to release both arms, bring them over to the left. Still spiraling here. We got 8 pulses through. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms go to the center, right over those knees. 4 pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now drift the arms and the torso towards that right side. Again, 8 pulses here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands back to the center. We got another 4. 4, 3, 2. Reach. Place the hands around the skull. Round yourself all the way down. Again, if you need to look right, look left, feel free. Shake anything out you might need. We are going to move on to balance now. So float both arms up towards the ceiling. Palms forward or inward, doesn't really matter here because we're going to keep the arms stable. So whatever you like for your positioning of your arms, it's fine. I'm going to lift one leg at a time. Remember, you can always do a heel lift or toe tap if that works better for you. On the exhale, right leg's going to float up to a tabletop. Yeah. Inhale to hold it, and then exhale, place the foot back down. Standing strong. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale to hold, and then exhale, place the foot back down. Remember, heel lift or toe taps are always there if you need them. You can always place your foot down before I say so. Save yourself enough the exercise. Exhale, right leg floats up. Now, can you either leave it there or extend the leg up towards the sky or the ceiling? Bend the leg back to tabletop and then place the foot back down. And then exhale, left leg floats up. You can either leave it in that tabletop or can you extend it up towards the sky or the ceiling? Bring the leg back to tabletop and place the foot back down. That one was a little precarious for me. Interesting. Exhale, right leg close to tabletop. Now, again, you can leave it there or you can extend the leg up and then bend it. Extend the leg up and bend it. Extend the leg up, bend it, place the foot back down. And again, if you need to do less bending and straightening, it's fine. Exhale, left leg floats up. You can extend the leg and bend. Extend the leg and bend. I'm paranoid now. Extend the leg and bend it. Place the foot back down and both arms go back on the mat for your side. Yeah, some days, it's easier than others. Today, apparently, is a little bit more challenging for me, which happens to all of us. From here, you can rock back and forth on the roller. Head goes one way, hips go the other way. Yeah, you can stay here and just doing that. You can open up the arms and legs a little bit so you get a little bit fuller back of the body release here. That's another option. You can also lift one arm, one leg, the way that you're rolling away from, but the way that you're looking towards, you'll get more surface of the back of the body, and that will be more towards the side of the glute, outer edges of the shoulder blade. So it depends on where you like to go today. Yeah. And then once you find a good release, you're going to find yourself back to that center line and then roll up to one side of the roller using arms and legs to help you roll off, coming back onto the mat. Of course, as soon as I warn about this, it's not going to happen. I feel a sneeze coming on, so I apologize. But of course, usually when I say that, that doesn't happen. Okay, hug the knees into your chest. You can bring one leg in, one leg out. Do a little butterfly or kind of froggy position. Hands to the ankles, maybe hands to the soles of the feet for a little happy baby. Do it, works for you. All right, and then once you've got that little release, go ahead and find your roller. We're going to use this roller as our universal prop. So we're going to place the roller between the inner thighs. I don't say the knees because the knees get a little bony. So center the roller there. It might seesaw a little bit, that's fine. And this is just to help us get into more inner thigh work and keep our legs a little bit more narrow. Many times people like to let their knees open up. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a different way of working. And then if the roller doesn't work, you can either ditch it, use a throw pillow, a 9 to 10 inch squishy ball, or maybe a folded up towel. So do what works for you. We start off with a small range of motion. So we're just going to move the pelvis and the lower spine. Deep inhale in here, exhale, going to sink the belly, tilt the pubic bone. Curl the pelvis and the spine. I usually term this imprinting. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. But it doesn't mean that your lower back has to connect to the mat, right? Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, curl the spine, curl the tailbone. So encouraging your lower back to go towards the mat any amount for you. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Some of us will get there like immediately. Some of us will get close. Some of us might feel very far away. Accessing the belly, curl the tailbone and the spine. And we're just finding that curl that works for us, right? Each body's different. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. So I'm not asking you to jam your back to the mat, just trying to find this gentle curl. Exhale, sink the belly, curl the tailbone, curl the lower spine. And I try to keep the glutes and the quads out of it the best I can. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. So I'm focusing on the abdominals, doing the work the best I can. Inhale in here, exhale, sink, imprint, any amount. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, tilt the pubic bone, into the lower back, any amount, and pause. Engage the glutes, start to peel the tailbone away from the mat and start to float yourself up to a small bridge. For me, fist tight to the mat to the tailbone is a good measurement. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. But that might not work for you, and that's fine. Come back to that neutral position first. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop the belly, curl the tailbone. Float yourself up to a small bridge, baby bridge, quarter height bridge, however you interpret that, somewhere below halfway. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. We'll do full bridge later on, finding that neutral positioning again. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, tilt the feet bone, engage your glutes. Start to float yourself up, finding that small bridge, baby bridge, quarter height bridge, or so that the lower back and the booty is floating off the mat. Yeah, inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. And this is all relative. We're just trying to find a smallish bridge. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, float yourself up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. And then finding that neutral positioning again. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up, finding that small bridge. And then we're going to pause and hold here. You're going to keep the hips level and even and keep the legs relatively stable. On the exhale, you're just going to slide the pelvis to the right. Yeah. Inhale back to center, exhale, slide the pelvis to the left. Inhale, center, exhale, slide the pelvis to the right. Inhale, center, exhale, slide the pelvis to the left. Inhale, center, exhale, slide the pelvis to the right. And center, exhale, slide the pelvis to the left. And center, pause here, and then come all the way down, re-establishing yourself back to neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, curl the tailbone, floating yourself up to that same height bridge again. Pow. And then the legs will probably move here. On the exhale, you're going to draw this right hip up to the right armpit. It's going to shorten the waist. Inhale that hip back down. Exhale, left hip to the left armpit. Inhale that back down. Exhale, right hip to the right armpit. Inhale down. Exhale, left hip to the left armpit. Inhale down. Exhale, right hip to the right armpit. Inhale down. Exhale, left hip to the left armpit. Inhale down. Exhale, right hip to the right armpit. So it's a hip hike. Inhale down. Exhale, left hip to the left armpit. Inhale down, pause here, and then come all the way back down, finding that neutral positioning again. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up, finding in that bridge again, small bridge. From here, you're going to dip the right hip down towards the mat, creating a slope in the pelvis. A drop of water can roll off. Inhale, back up. So it's small. Exhale, left hip dips down just an inch from the pelvis. Inhale, right back up. Exhale, right hip dips down. Inhale, back up. And then exhale, left hip dips down. Inhale up, exhale, right hip dips down. Inhale up, and then exhale, left hip dips down. Inhale up, pause here, and then come all the way down. And then finding that neutral positioning again. From here, go ahead and take that roller, place it to the side. I think my sinuses are rebelling because now I'm not sneezing. Now they are asking me to cough, so excuse me. All right. So find a release that works for you. One knee in chest. Other positions can be a figure four, it could be a straight leg figure four. Lots of options here. Anything that feels good for you. And then wherever you're at, if you're not over there, you're going to draw your knees into your chest. Lower back is imprinted onto the mat, and hands onto the shins to help with that sensation. Yeah. And then you're going to keep that lower back in that curve and the pelvis in that curl, and then release the legs to a tabletop. Interlace your fingers, place the palms behind the skull, point the elbows slightly forward. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, you'll nod the head from the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale around yourself right back down. And again, exhale, run yourself up, abdominal curl. Inhale around yourself right back down. And again, exhale, run yourself up, abdominal curl. Inhale around back down. And again, exhale, run yourself up, abdominal curl. Inhale around back down. Exhale again, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Inhale to round back down. Exhale, run up, abdominal curl. Yeah, inhale to round back down. Now, exhale, run up, abdominal curl, extend the legs for the ceiling at the same time. Inhale to round back down, double legs back in. And again, exhale, run yourself up and extend those legs. Inhale to round back down, double legs back in. Exhale, round up and extend. Inhale to round back down and bend. Exhale, round up and extend. Inhale to round back down and bend. Exhale, round up and extend and pause. Flex your feet, point your feet. Flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Pause, bring the legs back to tabletop as you roll your stuff down. Exhale again, round your stuff up, extend those legs, release your hands up for your feet. You got 8 pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, place the hands behind the skull. Keep the abdominal curl where it is. Bend the legs back to tabletop. Shift the legs in this tabletop position over to the right. Left hip is coming up a little bit. Extend the legs to the right. Keep that diagonal line, but bend the legs back to tabletop. And then from there, bring the legs back to center. Knees go to the left. Right hip is up. Extend the legs to the left. Keeping that diagonal line, bend the leg back in, and then back to center. Let's go to the left again. Left, and then extend those legs, a little can-can. Bring it back to that bent position, back to tabletop, center. Shift it to the right. Extend those legs. Bring them back to that bent position, back to center tabletop. Now extend the legs in the center. Release the hands up towards your feet. You got 4 pulses. 4, 3, 2, reach. Hug those knees into your chest. Roll yourself down. Look right, look left. Taking any releases that you might like or need here. You continue to release, and I'll walk us through some options for the 100. So a great position to be in is knees bent, feet flat. You can also take perhaps a tabletop position. Some people find this easier, some people find it harder. You can have an imprint spine or neutral, up to you. And then if you'd like to extend your legs, you'll wait for my heel, will give you a cue to round yourself up. That's where you can extend your legs either towards the ceiling or at an angle that works best for you. And when you extend your legs, I encourage you to keep your back imprinted the best you can. So you can always level up, you can level down. That's up to you. You can change your mind at any time. Sometimes the head gets heavy, so if we need to bring it down and bring it up when you're ready, feel free. Maybe the head feels super heavy all the time, just leave it down, just keep pumping and bringing those arms. As always, I'll run through many of those options without calling them out to avoid any confusion as I continue to cue. Here we go. You can float the arms up toward the ceiling, palms face forward. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, nod the head, press the arms down. Roll up to your abdominal curl. Here we go to pump and breathe those arms in 2, 3, 4, 5, and X2. And in 2. And X2, 3, 4, 5, 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 pumping from the back of the armpits. And X2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze the inner thighs together. Annex 2, 3, 4, 5, long firm arms. Annex 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. Annex 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. Annex 2, 3, 4, 5, and pause. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, roll up 2 more inches from the abdominals, off the neck to the shoulders. Inhale in here. Exhale all the way out. Scoot the belly in. Smile. Round yourself down. And then you can look right, look left. Swing the knees from side to side if that works for you. Again, finding the release that works. And then when you're ready, wherever you're at, draw the knees back into the chest. Hands now go behind the back of the thighs, and the lower